night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And before we tip this one off, let's go to the sideline and see what David Aldridge has for us. David, take it away. Big goals are good, though, especially for a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. And now Washington's starting group. And for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Then there's West. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Here's West. Trying to get open is Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Poole bounce pass. Back to Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Poole finds Robinson. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poole the pass to Robinson. Poole with no one around. And no good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
From deep. Here's Butler. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Never 1-2 shot.
We lost our first game. That's crazy. That's crazy. All 90s players, bro. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game too.
Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie? Great story, Allie. Thanks. Let's check out the Stars starting lineup. They've got Wesley Matthews. Bruno Fernando is out there with Anthony. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. And for the Heat, everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Here's West. Deflected. Here's Ntilikina. Butler covering. Knocks down the long J.
3 points. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Anthony. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. They get it again. Here's Fernando. Jaquez grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And here are the stars now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Anthony. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Count it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Ntilikina. And a missed layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And the first one at the line is good.
The gritty, hard-working mentality of Butler is contagious. He just elevates his teammates to work on becoming better, too.
For Nashville, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Aldridge passes to Williams. There's the drive. And the Stars get it back. It's good on the putback.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge. He understands how to create second-chance opportunities.
Here's West. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Aldridge with room. And he trains the quick shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive.
They lost that game too.
We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Yurtsevin. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Adebayo in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he lifts on that.
Pass to Strus. Murray against Hero. And he gets it to go. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Hero. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Hero with it. Jones covering. Good on the bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like
close game.
So far about the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Oh, the first of two. No good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
Martin, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Melton's checked in. And the second of two is good. And that brings them within two here.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Smith out there with DeAnthony Melton. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Smith. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Pass to Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 11 points here in the second half.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
They get it back. That one's good by Stojakovic.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Embiid. Adebayo, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And they double up Harris. Melton on the wing. Smith outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Max Struz, fourth personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Miss. 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 Miss.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Butler. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jovic. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Smith outside. So this one belongs to the 76ers.
The end of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm...
All right, Allie, thank you.
And we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
On the court for Charlotte, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Miller is out there with P.J. Washington. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Ball. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. A 3-ball. Miller grabs the miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And it's Washington missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Butler. Back to Strus. Miller against Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Terry Rozier.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills, his hard work paying off now.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance. David, thank you as always.
It always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Thomas is out here with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Sharp, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. USA shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Miller at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Miller.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Team won with Mikey Williamson having a dunk contest. Who's that? Who is these people?
Crazy. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
Well, get ready to be entertained, everybody, because that's what this event is all about.
And you're right about that, because the dunk contest never dull. Every year it seems like we see something we haven't seen before.
And you know he wants to get this event started off in style. Here's one of our faves right here.
Oh, that was nice, too. Good elevation.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, he went way up top.
Showed a little bit of bounce.
Actually put it in his lap while he was airborne.
Yeah.
He's going to tuck this right on his thighs and then 360 after that.
And just amazing how high these guys can
Yeah, they really can bounce.
No question.
It is phenomenal. Second up, looking to make some noise with his first dunk of the night.
And now he's getting ready to launch. And
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here.
He really cranked that.
Double clutch it, yeah. Took it down off the catch and then got it below his knees. I like that. Good elevation, timing, and then, boy, he threw it down with major thrust, too. I don't hear you saying anything, Kevin. What's your take?
Well, yeah, I had to watch about 2 or 3 times right there, and I guess again...
You're not impressed.
It's okay. Now, our third contestant looking to move into... All right, Clark, anxious to see what he's got going here.
Oh! Nasty! All one hand. Nasty!
Woohoo! Adding cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a... torque here, Clark.
Yeah, torque. That time he didn't take it through his legs. He just kind of patted it. He faked it. Kind of like the fake behind the back pass. Tapped it and then threw it down, and he lost a little elevation.
Murason's got a wild one so far with all, and we're back where we started. Let's see what he's got the second time around. Good, basic, high flying, big acceleration.
Yeah, all of the above, but nothing to really get your heart racing.
I agree. We're still in our seats. We're back to number 2 in the order, getting ready for his second dunk. All right, Clark.
You know, I mean, he bounces and he's about rim level with his head there. But look at how high he gets up with no runway, Kevin.
Yeah.
The third dunker in the lineup. He's lining up.
That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, it's all one hand, though. It's the one-hand windmill. And he went left-hand with it.
I see a little propeller action right there.
And he's a right-handed guy, I think. He went left-hand with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's real sweet. That's real sweet.
Back around to our fourth contestant, getting set for his second dunk. All right, here he comes.
After that, look at the elevation, boy. I think he's looking into the goal here, Kevin. I mean, his head was rim high. Rim high.
Got a 4-horse race. Oh, he's our leader so far, Clark. It's his to lose.
Yeah, and really a spectacular dunk here, I think, would probably seal it up for him, Kevin.
Yeah, this is what I call an opportunity to kind of seal the deal. Let's see if he can get it done. The best.
I can tell you didn't like it very much.
You know what? He did a nice little dipsy do there. He threw it, got it, self-toss, retrieval, and then he had a little hitch here, a little double clutch, took it to the... Oh, that's nasty now that I look at it in slow-mo, because he took it to the side, and then he went over top. So that, that on first look, I see you still groaning and moaning.
Yeah, we've seen that.
we have, but that was creative.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about the creme de la creme.
Yeah. He wouldn't make that good.
Yeah.
Not with that.
Our second contestant with his final dunk. Well, let's see what he's got here, Clark.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you're going to do the self-toss, man, you got to... It was pretty good, though.
He suspended himself pretty good.
Yeah, he hung. Hang time was good. I will give him that. Hang time was nice. Power was adequate.
He's second to last, trying to keep that pressure on. That's good. Yeah, he came hard charging right here.
Now that one was special.
Like a freight train.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, through the legs and the reverse.
Wow.
Goes after it. Again, it's an alley-oop to himself. Self-alley-oop, reverse.
Last up, final dunk of the night.
Oh, that was pretty nice. Just didn't have the power, though. If he could have gotten up on top of this ball. He threw it and then went underneath the goal while he was doing a little pirouette.
A little 360 double clutch.
That's still.
And what a fantastic display of high-flying dunking creativity and athleticism. That's what our new dunk champion showed us here tonight.
And the right choice was made there, guys. No doubt about it. He was phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Those were some incredibly ambitious dunks he attempted, and he was able to nail them.
And tonight certainly did not disappoint. From the excitement to the energy and, of course, to the jaw-dropping dunks. Now, for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks, everyone.
To be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Carter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Poole in at the...
Joe, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 1. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
Here's Embiid, and that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
We've got Joel Embiid. Durant is out there with Kobe. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Outside, KD. Pass to Embiid to take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The composure on Embiid's face. He knows there's no room for errors.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
Typically, Embiid makes the most of his free throw opportunity, which might make the defense really regret this foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Nice score. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth. So it's the West now. Here's Poole. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shoots over Kobe. They grab their own miss. It's in!
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by the East. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Embiid, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times, a clutch performer from the line.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And another miss by the East.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
2 shots.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's the West All-Stars.
Kobe had 7 points. Okay, everybody got points. Come on. Yeah, this team right here, we about to play this team. Dundas. Come on, Jimmy. Oh, yeah. Hey, we going to the playoffs? Well, y'all about to lose this game, too. What's this? LeBron James got 2 awards. Best coach of the year, who's that? Oh, LeBron James coach. Reggie, LeBron. Okay, call it 8 teams. Oh, the second. Okay, where's Jordan? Where Jimmy at? Why she Jimmy? Oh, yeah, we gone though. Skip this. Miami. Oh my gosh, we didn't make it to the. Oh, y'all. I guess we didn't make it to the playoffs. It's crazy. Alright. LeBron James and them beat Dundas. How they make it to the play? Alright, I ain't saying nothing. Come on, let's see. LeBron James gonna win all. LeBron James gonna get his son. I knew it. LeBron James gets his son. I know I don't want to go too fast. We're too fast anyway. Yeah, LeBron James won. 36 years. LeBron James won, y'all. That's the end of my video. And I'm gone. Wait, I'm not gone. Let me tell you. That's all good though. Oh yeah, that's the end of my video and I'm gone on game. Wait. Tell me who y'all want me to do next and I'm gone on game.